In today's video, I want to share with you elegant Valentine's home decor ideas for this Valentine season. Keep watching. Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm super excited you're here today because on today's video, I'm gonna share with you elegant, not cheesy, not cheap, but very elegant home decor ideas for your Valentine season. Last video I showed you how to do 5 DIYs, and today we're going to focus on decorating our home for Valentine's, giving you elegant ways on how to set a beautiful table, how to make a floral arrangement, and just how to have a beautiful Valentine's Day during this pandemic. This has been a hard year, but just because it's a hard year doesn't mean that we cannot have a beautiful season. So if you are interested in how to create a gorgeous and elegant Valentine's Day for you and your sweetheart, please stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and if you already subscribed, don't forget to turn the notification bell on because you will not want to miss any of the spring upcoming videos. This year is going to be so much fun. Okay, to get started, I'm gonna head over to the studio and I'm gonna show you how to create a gorgeous floral bouquet for your fireplace. Keep watching. All right, everyone, so to get the fireplace mantle all ready, the very first thing I'm going to do is make a beautiful bouquet of roses. Now I have selected this gorgeous white container that I already had, and as I told you earlier, we're gonna be using all materials that we may already have around the house. If you do not have these particular materials, you can always go looking for them, but I really recommend to work with what you have right now. So I have this container. I went ahead and put the moss and the foam already in it, so it's going to be all mossed and ready. I'm gonna use a variety of greeneries that I had already had laying around. I'm gonna use 12 red roses, long stem, and I'm gonna be using 10 roses, short stem, as well as some of these really pretty white lilac and a pre-made bow. Now I wanna point out real quick, you guys see right here, this is one of the stems that I talked to you about last time I cut a stem. I saved them because now it's gonna serve as a pick with this beautiful Valentine's bow that I already had the ribbon for. All right, so let's get started. The very first thing you wanna do when you create a beautiful dozen roses bouquet is to create some height. And because it's going to be on the fireplace, I really wanted to take some of the space, and I just love, and it's music to my ears, when these just penetrates the foam. It sounds glorious. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these flowers right here. If you guys have not seen my last video, I show you how to make 5 Valentine's home decor elegant. Because you know what, I feel like because it is Valentine's sometimes tends to be on the cheesy side. Well, I want to show you guys how you can create some really pretty and elegant Valentine's decor for your home. Valentine's is such a short period of time that we tend to just throw something together, but I feel like if we just put a little bit more of oomph into our decor for Valentine's, it can just be more elegant and more upscale than versus cheesy, which kind of like Valentine says. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one on the top. If you've been following this channel, you know that what happens on the left happens on the right, and what happens up must come down. Those are the rules that I came up with to remember when I learned floral design. So now I'm gonna add some of these really pretty fern going up this way. I have 4 of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and meet another one. And notice that I'm not gonna put it flat, but I'm gonna give it a little twist, because just by giving it that little twist, you give character to the fern. See how that's how they grow. If you have a fern plant, I really recommend to go out there and take a look at it so you can see what it looks like. And kind of trying to mimic that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one coming forward like this, and then I'm gonna put another one right here. So give it a little bend right here, and like I said, just give it a little spin to give it character. Thumbs up if you guys are enjoying these videos this year so far. We've had so many cool ideas going on, and like I said, our last video was another Valentine's video that I'm gonna link up right here right now, so you guys can go check it out. All of those beautiful DIYs and home decor. Now when you have a leaf like this and you want to give it some play, you want to go ahead and bend this like this to give it some character, give it that little curvature, because that's always you have to think about, how do they grow on the wild, in the natural, on your plants. Go look at your plants and study them and see how they grow to kind of know what they look like. And look how pretty this looks just with greenery. This is really, really cute. I could continue to go on with the greenery, but I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna start adding my flowers. Now, Like I told you earlier, I have some really short roses. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually gonna start filling in. Remember what happens on the right, happens on the left. So I'm gonna put one right here. I'm gonna go right here. Now I'm gonna spin around like this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put one right here on this corner. And immediately I'm gonna spin around and I'm gonna come to this corner. Now I want all of these roses to be really tucked in because I want the taller ones to be up on the top. So I'm gonna add one right here. Then I'm gonna put one in my hand right here and immediately come over this way. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab yet another one. Like I said, I'm just filling in right here the perimeter. I want all of this bottom to be filled in with these tiny roses or short roses like this. So this is what it looks like so far. I like the way this is looking. However, now we're gonna give it a height with our longer roses. Now this right here I've had for a while. So what you wanna start is just start right here on the crown. Now remember, if you've been following the channel, this is the crown right here. Just go ahead and place it right there and then immediately come to this side. So one facing south, one facing north, like this. Perfect. And so then I'm gonna grab some of these ones that are bending down like this, and I want them to follow this line right here with the greenery. So I'm gonna go towards the bottom and then just bend it down like this. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab another one and go ahead and swirl all the way around and put opposite side. Just go ahead and give it a bend down. That's gonna start to give us that long shape that we're looking for. I'm gonna add one right here. And at this point, it's getting kind of hard to find that foam. And then I'm gonna go ahead and opposite the other side, I'm gonna go ahead and add another one right here. And see what I'm doing? What happens on the left happens on the right. Now this is going to be on our mantle, and I think it's gonna look really cute. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add one right here coming down. Let's see, let me spin it around. I'm gonna add one right here, right in the corner to fill in. Then I'm gonna come over to this side. I'm gonna do yet another one right here in the corner, like this. So cute. Let's see. I'm gonna add one right here coming down, like this. Now keep in mind, this is going to be against the wall in my fireplace. So I'm gonna use this last one right here to kind of give it a fuller look. And I went ahead and used a skewer to make this one longer because I want this to be the one on the crown. So I just used some floral tape, a skewer, and then I bonded it together. I'm gonna go ahead and go right here to the crown, and I'm gonna make that one the tallest one. Look how cute that is. So simple, so striking. And what's really going to set it off is going to be this white light. Like remember in our last video when we did the florals, I told you that you have to kind of mimic the color of the container as close as you can with the color of a flower or a foliage, because that's going to tie in your look together. So because our container is white, I'm going to go ahead and add a simple white lilac, and it's not going to be a lot, but keep in mind that that's going to bring the color all the way up. And remember, just always what happens on the left happens on the right. And as you insert, immediately go ahead and go to the other side and insert where you did, like this. Make sure it goes into the foam so it stays in place. So I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna spin all the way around, and I'm gonna go right here. At this point, we're just basically filling in. And how cute is this, you guys? I'm gonna add one right here, and I'm gonna show you the end result in a second. If you are enjoying these floral classes, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I am gonna go put this on the fireplace. This is the end result, the finished product. Oh, one thing, hang on one second. I have my bow, you guys. Okay, so let me find a place for it. So this is going to be our front. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it right here on the corner. And just make sure that goes right in the corner. Once you add your bow, make sure you fluff, like this. Now we're finished. Look at this, how cute is this? So now I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the fireplace. I'm getting ready to set a beautiful tablescape for two for this Valentine, so keep watching. All right, everyone, before I set a beautiful tablescape for two, I wanna show you how I decorate my mantle. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, you know that I love to set a tablescape for two. We've done one for fall, and we've also done one for Christmas. And now for Valentine's, since we are in the middle of a pandemic, I'm gonna show you how you can set a gorgeous table for two. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you how I decorate the mantle. So basically what I have right here, I have this really pretty candlesticks that I got at Ross Dress for Less quite a few months ago. Actually, I got this for Christmas. And so I have these flameless candles that are really, really neat. What I like to do is have my remote right next to them so that way you can just click them all on. So then also I have some votive candles right here that is going to really help with the mood for Valentine's Day. If you have a fireplace, I really do recommend to set up a table for two, or set up even a table for everybody by your fireplace, because you can always have fire by the dinner time, and it just creates a really, really nice mood for your tablescape. So even if it is just like me to take pictures of it to put on Instagram, but these Valentines will get to do that. All right, so once we have all of our candles in place, I'm gonna get that large bouquet and I'll show you what it looks like. Keep watching. Okay, so now that we have our flowers in place, what I'm going to go ahead and add this champagne bucket. I'm gonna move some of these candles around and have them at the ready here with our bottle. It's gonna go to one side and then bring this. The candles can be like at sets of 2, 3s, and 1s. We'll light those up in a second. So I'm gonna get ready to set a beautiful Valentine's table for two. Keep watching. I want to take a second to invite you guys to come join me on my Instagram account for daily Insta stories, behind the scenes, and all of the things that you don't get to see here at Ramon at Home on YouTube. The links to all of my social media are going to be linked down below in the description box below. Let's get back to the video. All right, everyone, setting up a table for two can be really fun and super easy, and I'm gonna give you just a few quick steps and tips on how you can set a gorgeous tablescape for two for this Valentine's Day. So the very first thing I wanna talk to you guys about is your dishes. And I've talked to you guys about this before. There is no better way to create beautiful tablescapes than having a set of plain white dishes. I cannot recommend this enough. If you have a set of plain white dishes, you're always going to be able to set a beautiful tablescape. So as you guys can see right here, I have these white dishes that I've had for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one right here to this side. And then to kind of break down the white from the white, I'm gonna use these cheese boards as just like another layer to add to my dish right here. And as you guys can see, the wood on this cheese board really ties in with the fireplace mantle and with the brown on the chair. So then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and add yet another white dish to kind of start layering them. And I love this look. So I'm gonna repeat the same on this one right here. I'm gonna move it to this side. And for my napkins, I have these beautiful red napkins that I've had for quite a while now. And then also this pretty silver plate napkin ring that I found at a thrift store a few years ago. And what I like to do with the napkins also, I like to layer them with this silver sheer, and it just adds even more depth into your tablescape. So I've done two of them right here. Like this, you want to make sure that you mimic the patterns. So this one's pointing to your right, make sure this one points to the left. And for my silverware, I have just my plain silverware that I'm going to add over to this side like this. And remember to always mimic your patterns. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my stemware and I'll be right back. Keep watching. Okay, so for this occasion, I chose this really pretty stemware from IKEA, and I just love the shape of this stemware. We absolutely love having wine on this particular wine glass. So what I'm gonna do is put my wine glass first, and remember to just mimic the pattern on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and add this right here. Now this looks really cute together, but there is a statement piece that I want to add. So I'm gonna get that ready and I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. All right, you guys, so I figured that to make a statement here on our table, since it is Valentine's Day and it is a dinner for two, why not just have a candlelight dinner? And you guys know, and I've shown you this trick before, I really like to add just a little touch of moss where the candlesticks go, because it really makes it stand out and it just gives it that extra layer of greenery, and it looks so absolutely beautiful. And then also when your wax is melting, it all melt into the moss, and that will preserve your candlesticks from getting all waxy and dirty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of my candlesticks onto my candelabra. And we've used these ones for Christmas as well. I absolutely love them. They came from Shinoda Design Center. I absolutely love the way this is looking, but I do believe it needs just a little touch of red right on the center. So I've chose this really pretty silver plate container, and I just added one single rose, a few of these beautiful white lilacs, and some greeneries to kind of mimic the larger bouquet. So I'm gonna set that right here on the middle. And as you guys can see, creating a beautiful tablescape for two for Valentine's Day, it's really affordable, easy, and so much fun. Who wouldn't want to have dinner on Valentine's Day and a glass of wine right here by the fireplace? So now I'm going to light all of the candles before I show you guys the end result. So keep watching. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed these elegant Valentine's home decor ideas, and I really hope that you will implement some of these in your home. I cannot wait to read your comments, so leave me a comment down below and let me know how are you planning to celebrate this Valentine's season during the pandemic. If you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna link up right here a playlist with all of the Valentine's DIYs from last week so you guys can catch up. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.